Hey there, Mikey's crew. It's your old pal Michael here. I'm doing another update video on my little bicycle accident I had, which is, let's see, today's the day I'm recording this. It will have been 7 days ago since my bike accident. So it's been a week now, and it's an injury that takes 3 to 6 weeks to get over. The crack in my bone, my radial bone, as I've said. So I went to the orthopedic doctor yesterday. They took some more X-rays on me, and they've given me basically a month off of work. So I can't work well. It'll be over a month. I go back to them again on the 7th, and no work for me until that time. As you can tell, my arm is out of the sling. The doctor did say that the sling is optional. He said, if I wanted to, I could wear it in public just so that people, know that, I had that injury. So in case like somebody were to bump me, they would be really careful around me. If you can tell, I have not shaved in basically a week. So, I've really let this grow out, even though, if you can tell, it's still, you can't almost really tell it's there, except in some places. There's like no hair growing here, and it's still some pretty light facial hair. This will probably be the only video you'll see me like this. With my arm out of the sling now, I am going to shave. I even haven't taken a shower, by the way, in a week. I haven't offended anybody, I guess, so that's a good thing. I have not worn the same clothes for 1 week straight, but I have done where I'm wearing like the same clothes like 2 days in a row. That way I don't have so much laundry to go through. Kathleen's still helping me out, making lunch for me. Even there was a lady down the street that actually came, her name is Kim, came and mowed my lawn, the front lawn, and my father-in-law Harold came over and mowed the back lawn. So a lot of people have been helping me out. Everyone's been really supportive of me from work, my family, and other people that I know as well. So that's been great. They did clear me to go out. I can walk as well. I'm still not running yet, just because I think I did pull a muscle in my leg. But the day I'm actually recording this, any little bit of pain in there is gone, which is good. And I'm still kind of worried about my left hip as well, because I did land on that, although the pain in there is gone as well. I think the next week I might start running again. It just kind of depends on the arm, because I actually can. I did kind of do this, and it does not hurt in my arm, but my feeling is that my arm's going to get really tired after a while, and it could cause some pain in that arm. So I think if I do any running, it'll be very light running, maybe, run a mile, 2 miles. I do have the Blueberry Festival 5K this weekend, but I'm not going to go do that. That's one I really wanted to run in because I heard the course is nice and flat. So if there's not a race that interferes with it next year, I'd like to do it. But the Allegan Strides for Health, which is actually a shirt I'm wearing from 2013, that just happens to be coincidence that I'm wearing that. That race is on the 20th. I do plan on participating in it. I am going to walk it at least. But we might try a little bit of running in there as well. If I do try to run, it won't be until later in the race, like maybe like the last mile or so. But if my arm is feeling fine, maybe I would try to run, maybe like a light jog, maybe like kind of most of the race. We'll just have to see how it goes, because with obviously it'd still be healing. That'd be like 18 days since the incident. Obviously if I do try to run in it, I do not want to be really located. I kind of want to be kind of spread out from everybody, because sometimes when you're running, people can get really close to you, and I have been bumped before, and I wouldn't want them to, obviously someone to bump me and hurt me again. So if I do jog, it'll be really light jogging. So they did take more X-rays yesterday at the orthopedic place. You could see where the crack was. A lot better than what you could from the X-rays that were taken at the hospital. It's like these were almost like zoomed in X-rays where you could see them. I've got pretty good movement again. I couldn't bend my arm like this. when I hurt it. Now I can bend it up to almost my shoulder. It still hurts a little bit when I do that. I can bring it up across. I can go out like this. I can stretch it out. I can twist pretty well to the left, but then if I come back and try to go the other way, it hurts a bit about that part. So range of motion is getting better. No sling, thank goodness, and I've been cleared to go out for walks. So stay tuned, because I'm going to do a video about a bunch of Pokestops and gyms that are actually located in my hometown of Richland. That way, so if any of you ever come to Richland, you can, and you play Pokemon Go, you can check out the Pokestops and battle at the gyms. I at least know of 9 Pokestops, and I think there's 2 gyms in Richland, at 2 different churches. Actually, no, there's 3 gyms. I take that back. I just remembered there was 3 gyms, and I believe, like I said, 9 stops. So once again, arm out of the sling. Great news there. I can go for walks. I'm going to hold off running for just a little bit still. Range of motion's coming back pretty well. So I'm getting better. And like I said, I won't be going back to work for a month. So it's going to be, at least I get to check out all the Rio Olympics, which, at least I have that to do. And I can play a lot of video games, which, as a gamer, that's a, good thing. I can play a lot of video games. But the only thing is, how they always say you want to, do things in moderation, because otherwise it kind of gets, boring. Playing video games all the time doesn't sound as fun as what you might think, because after a while, even with having all these games, I'm kind of like, oh, what do I play next? Or, oh my gosh, this is kind of getting boring, because you got to play it in moderation. You got to play a little bit at a time. Maybe that means, if I switch a game, it'd be better off. It probably would be. But yeah, you always want to do things a little bit in moderation. Never do anything too heavily. So, and if I can show you, I think it's on this arm. Yeah, it would be on my left arm. Don't know where it is. Oh yeah, there it is. Jeez. There. Oh, jeez. Okay, finally. I was a little bad with the camera there. You can see that black and blue mark on my arm. That was when I fell as well, obviously, off the bike and hurt myself. I didn't even know that was there like that, because I had the sling on. It's the skin around it is yellowing, so it is healing, so that's a good thing. So everybody, I want to thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel for more content. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links are in the description below. And until next time, this is Michael Loudon, over and out. Mikey's crew is the best. There will be one more video of me doing all the Pokestops where I won't be clean shaven, but after that, I'll be clean shaven again. I don't like having all this facial hair. It itches. It bothers me.